Hi, this presentation is a demo for project in CS6604, Advanced Topics in Data and Information Spatial Data Management. This project was developed by Daniel, Shaymaa, and myself, Arun. The project is Transit Crime Analysis. It combines the data from Washington Metropolitan Transit Authority, WMATA, and the crime data provided by various counties in the DC metro area. This is an Android application that will run on Android 1.5 and upwards. For today's demo, I'm using a HTC Evo cell phone that runs Android 2.2. The server-side code and database run on Amazon EC2. The application uses HTTP REST services to communicate with the server. This project analyzes crime near transit locations, both metro stations and bus stops, and allows the user to choose a safer transit location. Let's start. The screen that you see now is the dashboard of the Transit Crime Analysis application. The dashboard is divided into two groups. First, the Find Safe Transit Location section, and then the Report section. We will try each of these options subsequently. Let's try the first one. This screen allows us county-based lookup of metro stations. This is not available through regular WMATA APIs, and we had to use the dataset provided by Census to figure out. You can see the major counties and towns in the DC metro area in the first drop down. Let's select DC. This brings us the list of metro stations in DC. Let's pick Capital South. Let's say analyze crime data. Here you can see the crime data that shows up and the category of crime and its count within a radius of 200 meters from the metro station. The data is ordered by crime counts. For Capital South, there is an occurrence of 132 instances of larceny, 16 instances of burglary within 200 meters of the station. We chose 200 meters because we wanted to analyze crimes that were sufficiently closer to the metro station. Our APIs allow this radius to be modified, so in future versions we can take this as an input from the user if needed. We also have the ability to visualize this data on a map. Clicking on this plots the metro station and the nearby crime on a map. This map is a native Android map that uses Google APIs. Here you can see the Capital South metro station. Let's select and see some crime that's nearby. This is a larceny that happened on 300 2nd Street Southeast. This is an assault offense that happened on East Street Southeast. This is again another larceny that happened on 100 Duddington Plaza Southeast. Okay, let's move back. We have this information available for each metro station in the DC metro area. To try more examples, we can pick up a station in Virginia. Let's select Arlington County. Let's select Crystal City metro station. Analyze crime data. This shows that for Crystal City metro station there has been an instance of 5 counts of burglary, 3 counts of all other offences, 2 count of robbery, and 1 count of larceny. This is again within 200 meters of the Crystal City metro station. Okay, let's move back to the dashboard. Our next functionality is to find the safe bus stops. For this, we have used the locator services that Android provides. We use both the GPS and the network-based locators, and our application in turn uses whichever is available and uses the first data that it gets. We find the bus stops within a 2000 meter radius of the current location. We use the WMATA API to do that. For each bus stop, we use our crime engine and find the reported crimes within 200 meters of each bus stop. This shows my current location. I live in Dunloring, Virginia. So these are the coordinates for my current location. The bus stops nearby are again pinned on this map. Let me zoom a little bit. So this is a bus stop that's by Gallows Road and Prescott Drive. There has been one count of robbery within a 200-meter radius of this particular bus stop. Let's look at some other bus stop. So this is a bus stop that's by Gallows Road and Gatehouse Road. There has been again one count of robbery here. It's probably the same crime because we use 200 meters radius of each bus stop. So there is a good possibility that the one burglary or one robbery that we saw overlapped between these bus stops. Let's go back to the dashboard. So the next thing that we have on the dashboard is the report section. We have used the open source chart droid application with certain custom enhancements to do our reports. Let's look at crime by county and type. I'm going to select bar chart. This gets crime data for each county, for each category. This particular report we see here shows it for Herndon, Falls Church and Fairfax counties. For each bus stop we use in Falls Church it is a robbery that's the highest. In Herndon it's the larceny that's the highest. We haven't included all the counties in this demo because in DC we have a large range that doesn't really render well on a mobile UI. We have the ability to look at other chart types if there is an other charts if there is a need, but not all charts are applicable for the kind of data that we are analyzing, but we still do have the ability to show that. Let's move back to the dashboard. So let's look at the crime by station report. I'm going to select bar chart. This shows the crime count near each station. Again, we have used a 200 meters radius. On the screen, we have included all stations that have crime count greater than 30. This particular report clearly shows us that Metro Center has the highest crime count, followed by DuPont Circle. That's all for the crime transit analysis demo. Thank you.